Om Sai Ram and welcome to yet another fresh episode of Shree Swami Samarth's biography. As promised earlier, today we are going to discuss about the life, the historical incarnation of Sripad Sri Vallabh, the first incarnation of Lord Dattatreya. So without any more delay, let's dive deep into Sripad Sri Vallabh's life. So historically, Sripad Sri Vallabh has been regarded as the first incarnation of Lord Dattatreya. The Guru Charitra written in Marathi is regarded as the first and foremost composition of the traditional doctrine of Lord Dattatreya. This book entails a number of miracles conducted by Sripad Sri Vallabh and Sri Narasimha Saraswati and the incarnations of Lord Dattatreya. The miracles of Sripad Sri Vallabh have been described in the 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th and 10th chapters of the Guru Charitra. In the eastern Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh state, there is a town called Pithapuram near Kakinada. Pithapuram is one of the 5 Pitra Tirth where performance of Shraddha in honor of the mains is considered to be particularly beneficial. So, for appeasing the forefathers, the Shraddha ceremony is done in many Pitra Tirths distributed all over India, prime among them being Gaya Dham, where for the appeasement of the souls of our ancestors we go. Similarly, this place Pithapura is also very meritorious. Similarly, like it is also called a Pitra Tirth. So there was a pious Brahmin couple, Aparaj, and his wife Sumati, who lived in Pithapur, this village. There was a Shraddha ceremony in their house on Amavasya day. Aparaj and Sumati were the devotees of Lord Dattatreya. Unfortunately, none of their offsprings, other than 2 sons, had survived after birth. Even these 2 sons that survived were unfortunate since one of them was blind and the other was crippled. Hence, Sumati was always distressed. On the afternoon of that Shraddha day, Lord Dattatreya came to her house disguised as a mendicant. The food was yet to be served to the Brahmins present in the Shraddha ceremony. However, out of hospitality, Sumati fed the guest, Lord Dattatreya, to his fullest satisfaction. Lord Dattatreya was highly pleased with her devotion and manifested before her in the original form, in the form of Trinity. Lord Dattatreya said, "Mother, I am pleased with your devotion. Tell me your wish, and I shall fulfill your wish." Sumati laid herself on the lotus feet of Lord Dattatreya and washed them with her tears of affection. Then Sumati prayed to Lord Dattatreya, "O Lord, you have addressed me as mother, and this itself has made me content. My offsprings do not survive. Only 2 sons survived, out of which one is blind and the other is crippled. Hence, with your divine grace, please bless me with a son endowed with knowledge like you." Lord Dattatreya replied, "Your wish will be fulfilled. A son will be born to you as per your wish. He will uplift your entire family. He will be gifted with the knowledge, but he would not stay with you for too long. Do not stop him from leaving your home." Granting such a blessing to Sumati, Lord Dattatreya disappeared. The virtuous Sumati told about this entire incident in detail to her husband Aparaj when he arrived at home and asked him, "Have I accrued any sin by feeding the guest before feeding the Brahmins?" Aparaj was a wise Brahmin. He said, "Sumati, you have done a virtuous action. For the satisfaction of the manes of the deceased ancestors, the ceremony is performed, and the offerings are dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Today, to our good fortune, Lord Dattatreya himself came and blessed us by accepting our offerings. Certainly the manes of our deceased ancestors will be very pleased with us." In due time, Sumati gave birth to a baby boy on Bhadrapad Shukla Chaturthi. His feet carried the holy signs of Vajra, the thunderbolt of Lord Indra, Ankush, which is an elephant goad, Dhwaj, an ensign, and a Kamal, lotus. Hence, they named him as Shripad because his feet had those holy signs. The astrologer, after due calculations, predicted that their son Shripad is an incarnation of God who would become a great ascetic and a Jagat Guru. With his childish plays and miracles, Shripad pleased his parents. When he was 7, his parents performed his thread ceremony. After staying in the ashram of a guru and following the Brahmacharya ashram, Shripad very soon read the 4 Vedas and 6 Shastras. Then he started speaking to people about the real meaning of the established rule of conduct, behavior, usage, and atonement for sin and holy scriptures. When Shripad became 16-year-old, his parents started thinking about his marriage. That's when Shripad reminded them, I am born to be an ascetic, not for marriage. I want to be free from worldly attachments or to enjoy worldly pleasures. So, I am married to all the 27 yogas in the universe. For the accomplishment of the yogas, I would like to travel to the north. Sumati spoke to Shripad, my son, you are Datta, the divine Trinity incarnate, and you are born as my son, according to your own promise to me. We shall not go against your wish. However, in this old age, who will look after us? Who will look after your blind and crippled brothers? Shripad wiped his mother's tears and then called his brothers and near him. So he called both the brothers near him. He blessed them both with divine grace, and miraculously they both became perfectly normal. Then Shripad told his mother, Mother, both of these brothers would live for 100 years and serve both of you throughout your life. Also, Goddess Lakshmi will live in this house forever. There would be no place for worries. Please bless me now and give your kind permission to leave this house and go from here. Shripad Srivallav felt at the feet of his parents and took their blessings to leave the house. Shripad Srivallav, the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya, disappeared from that house and manifested himself at Kashi, Banaras. From there, he went to Badri Kedar. He performed deep penance. While returning from Badri Kedar, he went to Gokarn, Mahabaleshwar, stayed there, performed penance. From Gokarn, he arrived at a small island on Krishna river called Kuravpur or Kuruvatti. The island was located about 16 kilometers away from Raichur in Karnataka state. So Shripad Srivallav stayed in Kuravpur guised as an ascetic. He was seen with wooden sandals in his feet, wearing just a langoti around his loins, his body covered with saffron-colored garment, kamandalu in his hand, a rudraksha mala around his neck, forehead marked with holy ash, matted and braided hair on his head. After bathing, he would worship goddess Gayatri. In the afternoon, he would go out to collect alms. Observing his divinely gracious figure, people all around started respecting him. Shripad, the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya, performed a number of miracles during his stay on this island. We would cover these miracles in the next episode in a new chapter. Till then, I would ask for all of you to bless us for this week. See you all next week. Om Sai Ram.